Good day to you. How are you doing? I am just doing some AC work on a 2018 F450 6.7 powerstroke. You guys want to see it? I'll show you. Let's do some AC. Here we are. We've got 2.68 pounds recovered so far. The compressor does come on. I verified that. This does take 134A. And if you look at it, 6.7 liter, it says 1.69 pounds. That's for a normal vehicle. And I bet you're wondering, why has it got 2-something pounds in it? Because this is an emergency vehicle. It takes 7.5 pounds. There's my low side line back there, right up underneath the PCM. The high side line. And we're going to let this suck the refrigerant down, and we're going to see how low it actually was, and we're going to do a leak check. So coming back after about 10 minutes and checking in on it. So far we're at 3.68. Got my little dye injector here. I'm going to put some oil in it, and we'll shoot some dye into it after I do a vacuum check. Vacuum check only checks for vacuum leak. A vacuum check does not check for well, you can't really say external leaks, but that's what the oil dye is for. And I'll inject it through the low side over there after I top off the system if it passes a vacuum leak check. So I'm gonna go fill this little thing up right quick. 3.68 pounds. And it takes PAG oil. So I'm gonna go get some and fill this thing up right quick. 134 PAG oil, sealed. I'm gonna recommend that you do not get this on you. You will be glowing. There's always a train when I try to talk. I do apologize about the train issue there. Don't get this stuff on you, you're gonna glow. I'm gonna put a 1/2 ounce in it, which is up here at the top. Probably get it all over me at the same time, after I'm telling you not to do it. A little more than 1/2 ounce. That'll work. Then once I vacuum that down and it passes the vacuum leak test, when it gets done doing that, I'll charge it, and then I'll inject this into the low side. So let's go over here and see what the machine has done. The machine told me to close the valves, which I did. Let's check. I ain't worried about it then. It pulled out 4.79 pounds and 1.1 ounces of oil. So I'm gonna run a vacuum on this. And I'm going to do it for 20 minutes. And it's going to tell me to open. It was actually detecting refrigerant in the hose, and it wouldn't let me pull a vacuum on it. So I'm just doing another little a hose clear right quick. And then I'll leave the valves open, and then I'll pull a vacuum on it. So we'll come back to that in a second. Alright, so we got the hoses cleared out. Now it's running a vacuum, pulling it down. It's at negative 16.07. It's going down. I got 19 minutes. I'm pulling a 20-minute vacuum on it, and then it's going to do a leak check. Negative 21. So it's going to pull it down to like negative 29, somewhere around in there. Basically, the lines are just hooked up. We're gonna run a vacuum leak check on it, and we'll come back. We're back. 2 seconds on the vacuum. And this just runs a quick leak check, and it hasn't moved. So we don't have a vacuum leak. Charge it, standard, high pressure, and it was 7.5. It is not 2:25 p.m. It is 1:25 p.m. I have not changed the clock on that. Not that that matters. Now, disconnect the high pressure coupling and start the AC system. So I'll just turn it off. Max AC. It's cold. And she's done. Now I'm gonna clean up a mess here. I'll roll up my hoses and put it away. And that's the AC on a 2018 F450. Takes a lot of Freon being an emergency vehicle. The AC machine's pretty cool. Anyway, love you guys. See you on the next one.